Spencer, a 29-year-old Jamaican immigrant, was found in Venango County, Pennsylvania, after he went on a hunting trip with 4 other white people. He was invited out by a co-worker to join a woman on a hunting trip. Now, his fiancée, Carmela King, dropped him off, said she felt kind of weird about it, but there he went into the woods with white people. And then so later on the 12th of December, they did find his body with 9 bullet holes in it, 6 in his chest, 2 in his buttocks, and 1 went through his mouth. And so the people that he went, hunting with said it was self-defense. And so they are holding a 25-year-old man in custody, I guess, for questioning and all that to learn what happened. But anyway, they haven't really made any arrest or any major strides to try to figure out what happened to Peter. And so his family, and specifically his sister, Tahila, says, this was cold-blooded murder. My brother was hunted, and this hate crime. We need people to look into it. So they started this, and they have hired a private investigator to try to get to the bottom of what happened to their loved one. But I 100% agree, sister, that this is not no self-defense. This is definitely, in my opinion, a cold-blooded hunting. And that's what they do, right? They have always, black people, for sport and play, they get off on.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Ocean Yomi's channel. So I'm just showing this incident that I spoke about earlier about a guy who died, Jamaican immigrant. He went out with his co-workers and he got shot because there's more detailing in it, and what I probably ain't gonna find out about, there's more. She'll be able to explain it more. Hi, Lady Legs. So I just thought this will be for everybody to know about, because I'm sure some people don't know about this incident. This incident came out, I'll say, November. It was before Christmas. It was before the holidays. This incident was spoken about, but I know Information Man covered it. The African diaspora covered it. So I'm putting up diaspora's video because she goes in a little more about what happened to the man.
On it, nothing has changed just because we're in a new, our century. Nothing has changed. That's what they do. They are bloodthirsty for black blood. And so another thing I want to say this to my black immigrant family. Listen, I know y'all come expecting to get the good out of America, which most people do, right? But just know that white people don't see you as or they don't make the difference between, well, that's a Jamaican black or that's a Nigerian black. They see us all as black, and so you're not going to be treated better because you come from a different country. That doesn't make any difference to them. So I want to say, stop hanging out with white people, especially if you are the black people. Like, how many times do we need to hear stories of black people ending up dead behind being all up and around white people because, we think they love us and we work with them and they go to our church and then I'm cool, right? That's not usually the case. So again, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was to stay away from them, especially crowds of white, and especially when you're the only black person there. Like, that would freak me out. I'm honest with you. I would be freaked out by being the only black person amongst a whole bunch of white people. But yeah, they hunted and killed him for sport and play, and I don't buy that it was self-defense, because to me, in my not for opinion, sounds like they shot him first in the front and maybe he tried to turn around and flee, and then they shot him in the back. So yeah, I mean, this is something in the middle can't clean.
It's very sad that this has happened as well. See a few people covering it. I'm going to look into it a little more, find out about his name. Hold on, if you can hear me. Let me see. Is it still cutting now? All right, I'm going to find out a little more information on the incident so that I can cover it a little more, because I have to do what I did with Jelani. Literally see what they are doing, whether they got petitions, whatever. So people can put in petitions, because as you know, petitions are very important. It does a lot of stuff. It makes a lot of changes. And being that this young man, the way he died in a hunting accident, so it seems like, oh, thank you. So it seems like, yeah, as she described it there. But even I want to read a little more on it and probably put it up in article form so people can see it. Put a link to the article so people can read it as well, because especially if it's in your area in America, at least you would know. And yeah, like she says, if you is the only one there of whose color, melanated color, me personally, I wouldn't go somewhere where I'm the only one person there. I mean, people can bring you out on false pretenses, whether they are his co-workers or not. So, yeah, I'm going to take a little more look into it. I'm not going to do it right now. Probably have to do it later on. Just probably upload it and then just put it out there, kind of thing. So I think that's how I'm going to come at it. If I haven't done my breath work and other stuff, videos in the meantime, because like I'm trying to look at ways that people can do breath work and stuff like that. But this is obviously a sad thing for his girlfriend. She obviously had the instinct that something was going to be up. And, you know, like I said, like it's one of those where you just know what happened. Like, you know, you have a sense of what happened. So hopefully, I thought I put this out anyway, short as it is. I didn't want to put in more of the explanation on doctrines because that's got nothing to do with it. The main fact is a man died. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with whether Elijah Muhammad, whoever, whatever, but ain't got nothing to do with it. Right? So that's how I look at it from that point of view. The main fact it happened. We need to know what happened. Why did it happen? It's probably an Albury situation, you know. So yeah. So thank you, Lady Legs, for turning up as well. I'll probably be up here again. I'm gonna just deal with my little one and put out this video because I keep seeing it coming up. I've seen it out, and the Information Man talks about it as well. So go check him out as well. He does a cover. I think he does something. I think he looks into it as well. I am literally gonna come off. Lady Legs, please like and subscribe. Please put a comment underneath the video because you know this is about all of us now. Like, you know, yeah, look at us as us, okay, as us, okay. It's not about division because they don't see division. So yeah, all right, bye.